mindfully and slowly. So if you could find yourself a position where you're comfortable, if you're lying down, you might like a little pillow under your head, or maybe a bolster or a cushion under your knees as well. That helps you relax your back and supports your hips a little. And some people like to use an eye pillow just across their head. It's a lovely accessory. And also maybe something just to throw over the top of you if the room is cool. So you can pause this video now and get yourself settled and then restart. So when you're ready, I want you to gently turn your head from left to right a couple of times just to release your neck, and make sure that you're comfortable, that your back is straight, and then gently closing your eyes and bringing your attention into the room that you're in, the space around you, the temperature of the air, and then dropping your attention into your body. So throughout the practice today, we're going to welcome all of our experiences, making sure that we're safe throughout, and you can stop at any time if anything gets uncomfortable. So let's start by opening the senses and starting with the sense of taste. You might even like to swallow once or twice. There's often a remnant taste in the mouth. And then moving from taste to hearing, that sense of sound. Noticing sounds outside of the room or in the room, even inside your own body. Not grasping or reaching out, just letting sounds come to you. And then the feeling of touch, so noticing the pull of gravity into the floor, perhaps the feeling of clothing on your body. And then noticing also that you can still see with your eyes closed, that soft, dark space behind your closed eyes. It has no boundary. Sometimes there's light or shadow there. But you can gaze into that like a night sky. And then the feeling of breath. Noticing the air entering through the nostrils and the feeling of breath in the chest and the upper back and the belly, expanding on the inhale and softening on the exhale. And now bringing to mind an intention for this practice. So an intention can be anything of your choosing. Ideally, it will help to support your practice and also help you move towards your most heartfelt desire in life. So keeping the intention simple and present. It might be as simple as staying awake and aware throughout the practice, or it might be something deeper, being love and experiencing peace. So just having a little think and framing your intention in the present. And then moving to your inner resource. And this is a place of safety and refuge that we all have within us. If it's difficult to recall a time or a place or that sensation of safety and well-being, you can also imagine it. It could be on a cloud, it could be in the mountains or on the sea. It could be a memory from childhood. Just something that helps you recall that sense of well-being in your body. And so when you have an idea of what that might be, using your senses to bring it alive. Noticing if there are any smells or tastes that are in this place of well-being. What you can see around you, the colours, the sights. Noticing if there are other beings with you or plants. Really filling out the picture of this safe and secure and restful place. And then inhabiting it with your whole body. And noticing how it feels in your body to be in this place of your creation and memory. So as you allow this felt sense and experience in your body, remembering that throughout the practice today you can recall this feeling at any time. So now I'm going to talk you through a body scan. And I want you to take your awareness with me as we go. So we're going to start in the mouth. So bring your attention to the inside of your mouth and to the left inside cheek, and then the right inside cheek. Bring your awareness to the upper palate, the roof of the mouth, and then to the floor of the mouth, to the teeth and the gums, and the feeling of the tongue in the mouth. Now taking your awareness to the back of your throat, and from there spiral your attention out through the inner ears to the outside of both ears. Pause your attention there and then spiral your attention back inside to the back of the throat. One more time, spiraling out through the inner ears to the outer architecture of your ears, and then back into the inside of the throat. Moving now up into the nostrils, the left nostril and the right, and feeling the air gently moving through the nostrils as you inhale and exhale. The body breathing itself. And now taking your attention to your left eyeball, the socket of the left eye and the eyebrow. Now moving your attention across to the right eye, the socket of the right eye and the eyebrow. And feeling into both eyes balls of radiant sensation. Now taking your attention from your eyes up through your forehead into the crown of your head, down the back of your head into the back of your neck. And from here sweeping across into the left shoulder, And attention moving down through the upper arm into the left elbow and forearm, the left wrist, the back of the left hand and the palm of the left hand, and all of the fingers of the left hand. Noticing the changing sensations in the left arm and hand. Now moving your attention back into the left shoulder, across the upper back, into the right shoulder. Feeling into the right shoulder and moving down through the right upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, the back of the right hand, the palm of the right hand, and all of the fingers of the right hand. Feeling the sensations in the right shoulder, arm and hand. And then moving your attention so that you're aware of sensations in both arms simultaneously. There's no right and wrong here. Dropping thinking and moving into feeling. And then moving your attention back up to the back of the neck. And sweeping down the back slightly to the back of the ribs and moving your attention around the side of the ribs, under the armpits, into the chest. And notice the movements and sensations in the upper chest and back. Moving down now from the chest into the belly and around the sides of the waist into the mid and lower back. Feeling the sacrum on the floor and the back of the pelvis, and then around the side of the hips into the lower part of the torso. And now feeling the whole torso as one. Front, back and sides. Noticing the spaces, the movement, and sensations coming and going in the torso. Moving now into the left hip and down into the left upper leg, the left knee, the left ankle, the top of the left foot, the bottom of the left foot, and all of the toes on the left foot, the whole of the left leg. And now moving your attention across to the right hip and moving down from the right hip into the upper leg, the right knee, the right lower leg, ankle, the sole of the right foot and the top of the right foot, and all of the toes on the right foot. And then feeling into both legs at the same time, both hips, legs, ankles and feet. Feeling the weight of them and the sensations that arise and dissolve. Sensing yourself as spacious. Every everything coming and going. And now your whole body, the front and the back, the left and the right side, everything together, the body alive with sensation. The mind is open and wide. The breath is relaxed. And from here, perhaps feeling back into awareness. That sense of unchanging awareness. So moving now into the breath. Noticing the movement of breath on the inhale. That gentle pause before the exhale starts. And then the gentle pause as the cycle begins again. So I'd like you to count your breaths from 1 to 10. Starting with the inhale 1 and the exhale 1. Inhale 2, exhale 2. So progressing this way with gentle, soft, relaxed breaths. Counting as you go. And if you lose track of counting, just come back to 1 and start again. And now allowing the counting to fall away. And notice everything that is now present. Everything in your awareness. The body is alive with sensation, spacious and open. Without trying to change anything, and welcoming everything. And if you like, you can recall your inner resource, that place of safety and refuge, and the feelings that you associate with being there. That sense of unchanging awareness and rest. And noticing as that quiet, dark space behind your eyes has no boundary, this sense of being is also without center or boundary. Everything just as it is. And if you notice thoughts coming into your mind, simply acknowledge them and rest back in the sense of being and awareness. Feeling the body and all of the sensations arising and dissolving. So now we slowly start to make our way back to our wide awake selves. And let's begin by reflecting on the journey. On this journey, the sensations and thoughts, the experiences, the feelings, the emotions, everything that has naturally arisen and passed away. And recalling the intention that you made for this practice. And holding on to those feelings of peace and safety. And that place of well-being and refuge as you move back into your day. Your body and your personality free to be just as they are. Spacious and without boundary, while being contained within this boundary's periphery at times, but the awareness that we are beyond. And so now, some deeper breaths. More inhale and exhale. And maybe some small movements in your fingers and your toes, your ankles and your wrists, as you start to bring yourselves back. As you're ready, perhaps moving your limbs, your arms and your legs, some bigger movements, and rolling over onto your side. Or if you choose to, staying where you are and resting for a while longer. And then, as you're ready, either pausing or choosing to come to a seated position and bringing your hands to your heart and taking a moment to acknowledge the effort you made to come and do something that's really good for you. And I'll finish with one round of Om, the sound of the universe. So please join me or sit with the sound. Inhaling. Om. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy, and may all beings be free from suffering. Thank you for your practice today.